there was a program before I left that, I was so proud of. And not just because of me, because I was able to collaborate with kids, with teachers, my colleagues, and get everybody involved in the program. And I called it the CAT program. So this is how the program started. I realized that there were students that were sitting in maybe an art class or even my music class that wasn't their interest. They didn't really like doing it, but you're forced to herd them in like cattle. Everybody in 624 has to go to art. Everybody in this class has to go to music, or you have to go to gym. So we had computer, we had art, we had gym, and we had my music class. And I was blessed to have itinerant teachers there. So I had a band teacher and a string teacher. And of course, myself, I taught the keyboard and the guitar. And we had a percussion teacher. So I brought them all together and we had a meeting and we said, hey, what do you think about once a week? And they were having problems getting kids out of classes because they would go to pull the kids out of their reading class and the teacher said, no, they can't go because they're having problems in reading and I need them to be in my class. So they were having problems really struggling to get the numbers that they needed to have for the students and the amount of instruments that we had available. So I came up with this project where how about once a week, we would allow the kids to pick what they like. So if their focus is they really like art, then okay. We're gonna put a form together and they can make 3 choices. First choice, second choice, third choice, of what it is they really want to be in that 1 week, and they'll focus on that. And of course the band kids did pick band, or the string kids pick strings. And after I got the package together and we talked, then I presented it to the principal, and the principal agreed with it. And then all the other teachers said, yes, we'll help to make sure these kids get there. So after I did all the paperwork and got everything set up, the classes set up, and we did put limits so we wouldn't have anybody over inundated with more kids in a little bit. So we had a nice little balance. And once a week, the kids would go and have their lessons. So this way, the band teacher didn't have to worry about pulling the kids out of the classroom. He knew he was guaranteed he was going to have his band. The string teacher was guaranteed she would have her string students. And the computer teacher could do more innovative stuff with those kids in computer. And the art teacher did a different thing with those kids. And the kids loved it. And the reason why they loved it is because it was something, number one, that they chose. Number two, that they liked. And they engaged themselves in it. It cut down on the issues we were having in our classes, and it just worked marvelously. And then twice a year, we would have a program where we put them all together and they do their little presentations on what it is that they have learned or are learning. So it was a nice program. Cultivating Artistic Talent is what it stood for. Cultivating Artistic Talent. I have a way of charming. So I said, wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to disturb you and pull them out of these reading classes and these other classes? If they could just once a week go and have their lessons and it wouldn't bother you and you can continue doing what you're doing with the student? They said, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, but I might need your help. And they worked with me.